Oh baby, sexy planer.
When I first saw her, sitting on the ledge of a crumbling concrete wall, I was momentarily startled by an immediate connection. The edges of my field of view contracted and grew hazy, until there was only her, beckoning to me with a quiet, hypnotic beauty. To be sure, it was clear from my initial lingering glance that this was not her first rodeo, and the crust of age showed she'd been rode hard and put away wet. She was a diamond in the rough, an unappreciated relic of a simpler time when men were men, and the tools that chafed their hands were built to last forever. I knew, in that moment, I must have her. I would have her. As the seller spoke of how he had obtained her, and under what circumstances, my mind struggled for coherent thought and reeled with the possibilities and the promise she had to offer. Where had she come from? What was her real age? Was she missing any important pieces? Alas, many of these answers would have to wait until I could get her home, pull up her skirts, and do a proper personal inspection. From my short discussion with her owner, I came to know that she had worked plenty of wood when she was young and beautiful, but as her youthful glow faded, she was relegated to spending her days in the dark, dingy corner of an outdoor shed, alone, with no companionship save the occasional lawn implement and at least one small furry rodent. There she would sit for the next 20 years or so, until a fairly non-dramatic rescue would transport her from the certain doom of a scrapyard and into my waiting hands. A price was quickly haggled between myself and the seller, although admittedly I'd have paid much, much more, and I handed over a fistful of crumpled bills, still slightly damp from my anticipatory perspiring. It took 2 grunting men to lift her from her perch and set her down gently into the waiting bed of a pickup truck. I said nothing about her girth, and I felt no judgment. Freed at last, her first vehicle ride in decades was marked by the sporadic billowing of collected dust and old wood flour. Through all of it she sat, firmly strapped down to the bed, with her siren song occasionally wafting into the cab of the truck. Upon arriving at her new home, she seemed outwardly a bit shy and reserved, but the plan is to gently pry dark secrets from her, so that she will once again lovingly touch the wood. And so begins the start of a trip, nay, a journey into discovery and blossoming new love.